Stephen Hawking, astrophysicist and arguably one of the smartest people on the planet, warned us about the possibility of aliens from outer space.
Hawking says that if extraterrestrials visit us, the outcome might be similar to when Columbus landed in America. In other words, it didn't turn out too well for Native Americans.
The fact that we are in a solar system strewn with, surrounded by, flowing with ancient stuff, incredible geometry, architecture, domes, artifacts, machines, living spaces, ruins of all kinds on all kinds of planets from here all the way out to Saturn. And unless you figure that in the equation, unless you understand that we have a hidden ancient history, disclosure. Now, it's not the President or the Secretary Gates, head of the Department of Defense, or the Secretary General of the UN, or the Pope looking into the camera and saying, they're here. That's not how it's going to go down. That's not how it's going on. But why do I say we're in the middle of it? Because you can't turn on a television now or look at a blog without seeing an alien ET space story from some official source.
Well, it's only a movie, and a great movie at that. But now, for the first time, astronomers have found a nearby planet where we're told that it's possible that life could survive. They're calling it the Goldilocks planet, where it's not too hot, not too cold, just right for life conditions. Michio Kaku is a theoretical physics professor and host of the Science Channel series Sci-Fi Science. Good to see you. Thanks very much for being here. So when we talk about life, what kind of life are we talking about? Are we talking about those avatars that we saw in the movie clip, or what?
Well, E.T. is not going to phone home anytime soon. However, we hit the jackpot on this one. Out of 500 planets that we discovered orbiting other stars, this is the first to potentially have liquid oceans, perhaps even fish, perhaps even life forms like we find on the Earth. We don't know for sure. But now this is the holy grail of astronomy, finding an Earth-like twin. Because where there's water, there's usually life. The detectives say, follow the money. We scientists say, follow the water, liquid oceans, because that's where life and DNA first got off the ground. So if this planet has a liquid ocean, chances are it has at least microbial life, and who knows, maybe beyond that, intelligent creatures. Sometime later this year, maybe early next year, astronomers will announce that we have discovered Earth-like twins in outer space. And when we gaze out the night sky, somebody may be gazing back at us. But it's not going to be a two-way conversation. It's not like E.T. phone home. It's going to be a one-way conversation, eavesdropping on aliens from outer space, perhaps.
So even if we were able to send a signal, how would we communicate?
That's exactly right. If you have a message in a bottle in the ocean, you can't communicate back to the people sending the message in a bottle, right?
Which makes it seem all kind of strange and good. I can understand if you came up with the idea. I can understand if NASA came up with the idea. But what about the United Nations?
I think they want to stake a claim, because right now there are no protocols. There's no way to address an alien ambassador. There's no way to set up how trade would be, how communications and information would be exchanged. So I think they want to put a stake in the ground and say, we claim this in the name of the United Nations.
Now, I know there are others who believe in life in outer space, and they believe perhaps they've even touched down here on planet Earth already. But the point that you make about these satellites in the coming year, the Kepler and is it the Karate satellite?
Yeah, the Karate satellite.
They're
French
looking
satellite.
deep into space, right?
That's right.
They might be able to find signs of life.
That's right.
But the signs of life would be like the microbes, right?
Probably.
Michio's walking around up there.
No. So far we have found 500 giant planets in outer space, but none of them are Earth-like. And that's where the Kepler, a U.S. satellite, and Corot, a French satellite, are the wild cards. Sometime later this year or next year, we satellite and Corot, a French satellite, are the wild cards. Sometime later this year or next year, we expect them to announce. Astronomers will announce that we found it. The Holy Grail, an Earth-like twin in outer space.
If there's something very important to be developed from the moon, I'm not sure what it is right now. And I sure think we should identify what it is for America to make such gross expenditures again for human habitation on the moon. We can help. we can join with. Together, we can explore the moon and develop the moon. We should go boldly where man has not gone before. Fly by the comets, visit asteroids, visit the moon of Mars. There's a monolith there, a very unusual structure on this little potato-shaped object that goes around Mars once in 7 hours. When people find out about that, they're going to say, who put that there? Who put that there? Well, the universe put it there. If you choose, God put it there.